The video for May the 28th, 2017 is entitled My Anastasia Talk at Yoga Center. Well, I was hoping things would be ready to record a video with friends from Australia today. However, they are not ready to do so yet, perhaps in the next week. Anyway, even though I got very little sleep, I am going ahead with a video that will be posted online earlier today than normal, since my son's band is playing this afternoon during my regular posting time. So I'd like to invite those who can come hear me speak at 9 a.m. Sunday morning in Palm Bay, Florida at the Yoga Shakti Mission, where I first heard about the Anastasia phenomenon. Anastasia will be my topic. Please email me for more information and details, although I will give a bit more of it here in this video. By the way, as far as emailing me, I post the email, my current email, on all of my current videos, so that you can contact me by email if you so wish. I went to hear my son play last night, and I didn't get to bed till 1:30. And I still woke up at between 4 and 5, but I didn't get out of bed till 5:30. And it's now just past 6 o'clock. So I always lay there meditating and stuff before I actually let my feet hit the floor. That's just my normal procedure. And with rare exception, that's the way it happens pretty much every day. But I am looking forward both to recording the video with my friends from Australia. Apparently there's two friends. I think the man is there's a lady that I'm wanting to record with and her friends, but there's also a man that I believe is also in Australia, and he has expressed interest in recording a video with me. He makes videos of his own, and I only just a little bit ago consented to making a video with him, and I haven't heard back from him yet to gain any more details. But I would like to invite people that are in the local area and able to come to the yoga center tomorrow morning. It's at 6 o'clock here now in the morning, and it will be so it's 15 hours from now. And as I said, I'm going to be posting this video early since my son's band plays an unusual afternoon concert, 3-hour concert today from 3 to 6 o'clock. So this video will probably be posted no later than 1:30 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, my time in Florida. So I will have it up before I go to the concert to hear my son. But the talk with Anastasia, the blurb reads like this. The topic is Anastasia, Russian mystic. Riverboat captain Vladimir Megra discovered an amazingly gifted young woman back in the mid-1990s rather. Though he was not a writer, he ended up writing several books about his encounters with this mystic named Anastasia and the wisdom she had to share with the world. The books became bestsellers in Russia and have been translated into at least 20 languages. Ron was introduced to them several years ago by another speaker at Yoga Shakti. Shama, who is the, I guess, guru or hostess of the yoga center, asked Ron to relate his story of how he relates to Anastasia's wisdom. For your information, Ron read the first 6 books in the series in 6 days and has gleaned wisdom from them and the others ever since. Indeed, if there's any books that I've ever in recent years gone back and read again a number of times, it's the Anastasia books. The first book lays the foundation for the rest of them. The second book talks about Vladimir's problems with even being able to wrap his mind, let alone his heart, around the story that Anastasia shared with him. He just found it incredible that that such a woman could exist. But again, she was not trained in a school system. She was not brainwashed like the rest of us are. She grew up in the taiga, in the wilderness, her parents being killed when she was just learning to walk. And she was raised by observation by her grandfather and great-grandfather, both of whom were still alive and were Russian priests, and a priesthood not Russian Orthodox, but much more ancient than Russian Orthodox, not connected to anything that we would call modern civilization. It's a much more ancient lineage of priesthood than what we are used to in our world. So I don't want to, belabor the point and spill all the beans about Anastasia, because there's going to be a talk tomorrow, and I'm not going to record it. And no, it's not going to be shown on Facebook or YouTube or on the internet at all. At least not that I'm aware, unless my friend Steve or somebody else comes and records it for me. I'm not going to try to do a recording when I'm doing a live presentation, because the technology involved in doing that would distract from the actual talk and discussion that follows. It's a 1-hour presentation, basically, that I'll be giving. But those that are able to make it are certainly welcome to do so. I did meet a friend at my son's band thing last night, and had an opportunity to chat a bit with this young lady. She's closer to my age, actually, a little bit younger than me. But I found some perhaps common ground there. She's very much interested in learning more about Anastasia. And there's a friend that I believe lives in the Orlando area that said that he's going to try to come and make it. He hopes to be there. Initially, I wasn't even supposed to be speaking. They were leaving that date, because it is Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. They were leaving that date open, thinking that, well, not very many people are going to show up. And so I'm not expecting a huge crowd, especially since no one even knew about this thing until Wednesday of this week, and now it's Saturday morning when I'm recording this. So that's the story, and that's the situation. And again, those of you that are able to come and join us, I'm sure you'll appreciate the discussion and the presentation. At least I hope you will. I mean, that's my intention. But there is a lot going on in the world, as my friends from Australia have indicated to me. And we won't go into any details about that until the timing is right, and I don't know exactly what that timing will be. But I appreciate those of you that still take time to listen to me, and I'm hoping to have good news to share. In many respects, I'd like to see lots of things change in our world, as you all know that listen to me regularly. And that will happen when certain events take place that can remove the cabal, or they either repent or get out of the way, because Earth can never be a good environment in which to live as long as demon-possessed people are operating as controllers, which is unfortunately the case, and has been the case for a long time. Anyway, thank you folks for listening, and again, if you can make it tomorrow to the Yoga Shakti mission, please make that arrangement. Thank you for listening, and namaste.